Right, here it comes. Ket, what's up, guys? Denise, how dare you say Home Alone is overrated? It's one of the best Christmas movies ever. What do you have against it?
So first of all, you should know that all my social media since Monday has been flooded with Home Alone stans attacking me. The Home Alone stans are alive and well. Is that like a Home Alone thing? Oh yeah,
It's a Home Alone reference
from like the movie that he's watching.
Exactly.
See, I saw. Look, wow. Look, I just think it's overrated. Okay, it's completely overrated. I don't think that it hits the mark in terms of like, okay, so he gets forgotten about. Cool. All right. Then he has this little adventure at home. Okay, cool. Whatever. Then his mom freaks out. She's like the only one that cares. Like the dad, from what I remember, doesn't even care. Like nobody cares but the mom.
They just can't get home. They can't get home. There's no flights available.
I think is dumb? You know what else I think is dumb about Home Alone? Why are they so freaked out at the fact that he's home alone? Is it really that big of a deal that he's home alone?
Kid.
How old is he in the movie?
I think he's meant to be under 10, I think, or maybe even about 10 years old.
I was home alone under 10 years old. You give a kid a remote control, you lock the doors, tell him not to open the door, give him some snacks.
Denise, you've got street smarts. You've got street smarts, kid. You're like Macaulay Culkin's a spoiled brat. Kevin McAllister doesn't know. That's the setup of the movie is he can't function on his own. Like that's what the first 10 minutes is setting up the fact that he can't do anything on his own. That's why it's scary. Then he's left home alone. And
then what is Home Alone 2 the one where it happens all over again? Like the same thing, like the power goes off and they miss their flight or something?
Sort of. They actually do, but like he gets on a separate flight to them and he goes off to New York and they go off to wherever it is they go. Home Alone 2 is not as good. I will happily admit that. I try and watch it every year and I'm like, you know what? It's just not as good as the first one.
Look, I just don't get it. I feel like it doesn't pull my heartstrings. It doesn't like bring me into the movie. I don't feel the connection that everybody else feels with it. And I know that all the Home Alone stans are going to attack me because I've been facing this drama nonstop since Monday. I didn't realize how many people loved Home Alone.
I mean, Denise, you broke my heart on Monday, on Tuesday. That's all I'm going to say. So you broke my heart with your messages. Like, and I quote, Home Alone is overrated. And I quote, Die Hard is boring. And I quote, Christmas is overrated. Like,
okay, Christmas is overrated, though.
Denise, come on, man. It's so good.
Okay, you're a December baby. You would say that, though. Christmas is in your blood.
It's awful being a December baby. Do you know how terrible it is being a December baby when you're a child? You get like my birthday is 11 days before Christmas. Do you know how many years I got like, well, this is going to be your joint Christmas and birthday present because they're so close together. Like I have to wait the rest of the year for things like that. Like you want your birthday in the middle of the year.
That's really sad. But I just feel like Christmas is only fun the Christmas Eve, and that's it. Christmas Day, we don't even do anything in my family. Like Christmas Day, you just like sit at home and you're all bored. And then like Christmas Eve is fun because you get to eat. And the only thing I love about Christmas is opening presents. My presents. But I'm not into Christmas music, Christmas movies. They're okay, but I don't get in that like Christmas spirit. Like, yeah, I'll put up lights. I decorate the Christmas tree. The Grinch decorates Christmas trees in this house, and it's all nice. And you know, I just like to, but it's not like something that I'm like, oh my God, it's Christmas.
Oh, Denise, I never thought I would hear these words from you. I really thought that you would be a Christmas kid like me. But yeah, you broke my heart with those. And I sent out that tweet where I was like,
yeah, so many people responded to that. I was in shock.
Yeah, I was so disappointed. Both you and Sean, because Sean said that Elf was overrated as well. I need to have words with him while we're at it.
Please do. I like Alf. I like Alf a lot.
Elf is a great movie. Oh yeah, that also makes me cry, by the way. Oh, it's so beautiful. When they all sing, oh, it's lovely. But
see, I think the difference too is that like you like sweet, heartwarming stuff, right? I don't like gushy like feelings and all of that. Like I don't like crying. I don't like any of that type of stuff. So I think I try to like stay away from it.
But anyway, you said all of that, and I sent out that tweet, and I was like, there cannot be anything more in this podcast that will be any more controversial than those things. And then you said, I quote, I don't care for the Muppets.
Oh yeah, I don't care for the Muppets.
Denise Salcedo. I mean, I was about to say I was wearing Muppets pajamas. I'm not, because I changed them this week. I'm now wearing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles pajamas. But I was wearing Muppet pajamas earlier this week. I was wearing Muppet pajamas when I was listening to your podcast, and how you quote, don't care for the Muppets.
I don't care for the Muppets. Like, I just don't see what's so special about them.
They're so fun. They're great fun. They're really funny. They're wonderful characters.
They're just Muppets. They're just puppets. They're just dolls. I don't get it. And Die Hard was so boring. I had to turn the TV off like 2 seconds in.
Denise, we're trying to get you over with this fan base. Stop saying these things.
No, you know what? I am standing up for those people that are always silent. I'm sure there is somebody else out there, some miserable soul just like me out there thinking finally we have someone on our side. I'm that person. I'm speaking up for the small minority of people.
I will say that I did get a lot of people reply to me being like, I actually agree with a lot of what Denise had to say on that podcast.
See, thank you.
Yeah,
see, they're out there.
They're getting the ban hammer from me on Twitter. I'm not having any of that negativity on my timeline. I'm kidding. I'm not blocking them.
Are you going to take it that far? Are you going to ban people if they say the Muppets suck?
If anyone tweets me today saying the Muppets suck, you are getting blocked. Like 100% you're doing that because you're just trying to troll me. So Denise, don't you dare tweet me. I do not want to block you. I like you too much to block you on Twitter. But like,
no, I'm going to start a very controversial comment right now. Very ready for the controversy.
I mean,
Teletubbies are better than the Muppets.
Oh my God.
I like the Teletubbies. I used to watch them. How did that song go? Oh, I love the song, and then the little son.
You love it. You love it so much, and I know the song. I didn't watch it when I was a kid either because I was too old when that show started. But I know the song. And yeah, and you're here going like, "Oh, I love the Teletubbies. It's so much better than the Muppets." Can't remember how it goes though.
I forgot the song.
Teletubbies. It's like it's one word. Muppets are great.
I forgot the song. That's one word. And then the slime, the pink slime that comes out. Oh, as a kid, I wanted to drink it so badly. I wanted to drink. I don't even know what it was, but I love the Teletubbies.
So, a little story about me. Every year, because my birthday is, as you mentioned, it's December 14th, my birthday. Every year, and this will be the first year where I'm not going to do it. I go to the Prince Charles Cinema in London, and I go to a Muppet Christmas Carol sing-along. And it is so lovely. We have some mulled wine, and we just sit there and we watch the movie and we sing at the top of our lungs all of the songs from the Muppet Christmas Carol, and it is a beautiful, wonderful time. That movie also makes me get a little bit teary, particularly when Tiny Tim dies. Spoilers for Christmas Carol. And yeah, it's great. Last year, my mum has heard me do about, because I always talk about this, and she was like, I want to go and do that with you because I've not done that before. So we went. So it was me, my wife, my brother, his girlfriend, my mum, my dad, my father-in-law, and my mother-in-law all went to the Muppet Christmas Carol song, and we all sat in the same row, and we all sang Muppet songs. My mum, bless her heart, listened to the soundtrack ahead of time so that she could learn some of the words. It was so sweet, and I love that soundtrack, and I could sing it now, and it's just so and do the voices as well because it's great.
Your heart is so red. Like so red and bright and shiny. I just realized that my heart is black.
Yeah, because you're the Grinch. You're the actual Grinch. We need your heart to go 3 sizes that day.
You do the stuff that I only see in movies. Like, those movies where people go and sing Christmas carols? I didn't know people really did that.
I did that last year. I was going to singing Christmas carols in the town square. It was great.
See, I didn't know that. I guess in my life, I've never done any of that type of stuff. So for me, it's like a whole alien experience.
I said to because my wife and I are moving soon. We're moving to a new area, and I was like, "Oh, do you think there'll be a Christmas caroler group that I could join, and we could just go around?" And she was like, "If we are, you can do that on your own." And I was like, "Absolutely." And if there isn't, maybe I'll start one, and we'll just go around and we'll sing some Christmas carols to everyone.
I have to send apology letters to all the movies that I watched, and I was like, "Wow, that is so fake. No one does that. Who does that? Who lives their life like this? Who does this stuff?" You do this stuff. You live the picture perfect life.
Oh, thank you so much. But it's yeah. And anyway, so I've got that off my chest now. I still consider you a friend. I still think you're a very nice person, but
It's okay. People can come hate me on social media. I could take the heat.
You broke my heart a little bit. So, I mean, you're obviously a big Grinch and you hate Christmas. So, like, when do you put your tree up?
We put it up like the second week of December.
Do you do it like begrudgingly? Do you like, oh god, I'm putting tinsel on. Oh, baubles.
No, I'm just more like, all right, let's get this tree up. Let's get it going. So it's me and my grandparents, right? They always fight about the lights. Something always goes wrong when we're putting up the lights on the tree. And so I'm just sitting there going, okay, while you deal with the lights, I'll come back with the decorations. And then, we have fun. We do the tree. But then afterwards, it's just, move on with your life.
So, because we're moving house, we're not putting up any Christmas decorations. Just because it's more stuff for me to like pack up again. Like we're trying to box up our house. Like the last thing I need to do is take more stuff out because I'm just going to have to box it back up again. So that means I can't put up Christmas decorations until like the 19th of December. Like because it's like literally just before Christmas, right?
What? Wait, so when do you move into your new house?
So we move in on the 18th.
Oh, so you're really like day after I'm putting up my decorations.
If we could, I would do it on the 18th, but I think that may not happen. Like, I think that's the other things may have to be done on the 18th.
Is it hurting you right now that you don't have decorations in your house right now and it's December 3rd or 4th?
It is. It actually, like, it sucks because I walk up and down the street and everyone's got all their Christmas decorations out and all their lights on their houses and stuff. And it makes me gutted that I'm not one of them.
Your street, like your neighbors, should like kick you out of the street for not participating.
It's fine. I'm moving. I'm leaving this street. Leaving this street behind me. But yeah, but my wife and I tomorrow we're gonna have we're gonna do because we make it sort of a thing. We have like Christmas cocktails and we have like sort of like snacks and party food. It's like as our little Christmas tree putting up day. Like an evening we watch some Christmas movies and stuff. So we're still gonna do that tomorrow, just without the tree and without the lights.
Oh well, at least you guys are still doing something.
Yeah, it'll still be nice. Like, and I think that I can be a bit overbearing at times. Like, I think my love of Christmas, particularly like in the office last year, I was putting up the lights and I was putting up a tree and stuff. Like, I went into work early one day, like December 1st last year. I went in early so I could put the Christmas tree up and put the lights up. And everyone came in, like Laurie in particular came in and was like, oh, because Laurie hates Christmas. And
thanks. He's on my side here.
It's like, well, this is now just in the way. And I'm like, but it looks so nice.
And when do you take them down? Are you that person that waits till like July to take it down?
Oh no. As soon as December's over, like Christmas is done. Like because like kind of like we were talking about with Sting, you don't want to overexpose Christmas. You don't want to like you don't want to be Mick Foley here. Like Mick Foley, celebrates Christmas 365 days a year. That's too much. Like because otherwise Christmas Day is not special. Christmas isn't special anymore. Like I sort of know a lot of people were just like, this year sucks. I'm putting my tree up in November. I was like, no. I'm still holding on till December because there's no need to put it up that early. I'm not going to listen to Christmas songs until December 1st. Does
your wife share the same love of Christmas that you do?
Yeah. And I think I've actually made her worse over the years. I think she likes Christmas more now because I wake up like, hey, it's Christmas. Like, so we haven't got an advent calendar this year because we're not putting, like we have, so my mum and my dad got me this sort of like homemade advent calendar thing, like from a shop, and basically you just put your own little treats in it, and then you take them off, and so you count down the days. But because we're not putting up our Christmas decorations, you haven't got it. So we're now just having an advent dance in the kitchen every day. So we just put on a Christmas song, whatever Christmas song is on the playlist, we just have a little dance to it in the kitchen, and that's how we are counting down the days till Christmas.
I am shook. I didn't realize how passionate you were about Christmas. Like at all. I feel like if I pitched this idea, this like dancing Advent thing to like anyone in my family, they would just like laugh in my face.
Denise, what are you talking about? Laugh.
Yeah, last year my aunt, she's very like holiday type and she loves Christmas, right? And she did a ugly Christmas sweater party. And I was so upset. I was like, thanks to you, I now have to spend $30 on this ugly Christmas sweater for one evening. I was so upset. And I even told her like this year, I was like, if you're going to do a Christmas party, can you like not do the ugly Christmas sweater? Because I don't want to have to pay for one.
Could you not just use the same one you did last year?
Well, so I did something really bad. Well, not really bad, actually. So I just went to the dollar store and I bought like a random $1 decoration and I got an orange sweater. And I safety pinned the decoration to my sweater. And I showed up like that and nobody voted. I didn't win ugliest Christmas sweater.
So you had like legit a jumper made out of garbage and you still didn't win.
No, I did not win. I was very upset. Well, because some of the other people that came into our party went all out. Like they had like electronics on their sweater. Like they went all out. And I was like, well, I didn't know we were going to get all creative. I was like, I spent $2 on mine. But I was
you got creative.
They're expensive. They're literally $30-something. And I'm never going to use these Christmas sweaters ever. So I was
you use them at Christmas. I've got like I don't have a collection of Christmas jumpers. Like I've got a couple. Like I've got the Home Alone one I was wearing on the podcast today. I've got a Sonic one. I've got a couple of other like ones that make me like an elf and this and the other. But I just sort of cycle them through. Like my wife said to me this year, do not buy a Christmas jumper. We do not need to buy a new one. And I said, you know what? I don't need to buy a new one this year because I've already got like 5. Like so that'll do me for a little while.
That's insane. I never bought one, never had one. Like that last year was my first ugly Christmas sweater party.
Wow. We do like when we get our group of friends together, we always try and like I was trying to like have a different Christmas jumper every year, and so as you say, it does get really expensive, and you do only get to wear them for a certain period of the year. They just take up a lot of closet space. But yeah, we always get together. Not this year. We're doing it via Zoom this year. But yeah, like that. The whole point of that is to try and show up in an ugliest Christmas sweater as you possibly can. It's good fun, man. It's good fun.
I was just there for the food and because we were doing a gift exchange, so I knew I was getting a gift.
No. I will say, I mean, you said like, Christmas is all about the food. That is so true. Like, I love the fact that basically like for 5 days, I just get to eat all day long because there's just always food available, and I get to drink as well. Like I'm not a huge drinker in my later years, but I only drink on like a Friday and a Saturday now, like Friday, Saturday evening. So like these are the days where I get to drink during the day. I get to have like I get to wake up. I can have some champagne like in the morning. This is great.
And no one can judge you because if they do, then they're a Grinch.
They're a Grinch, exactly.
I'm gonna pop in on your Christmas morning and be like, Christmas sucks or something. I don't know. Or stop drinking.
I'm gonna text you like very first thing in the morning. You're gonna be woken up by the alerts because I'm gonna DM you being like, "Happy Christmas, Denise. It's Christmas."
Are you those people that send Merry Christmas texts to people and like Happy New Year's?
Dude, I sent you a Thanksgiving one. Of course, I'm that kind of person.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I'm terrible. I don't send anybody anything. Like I don't send like Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, like Happy New Year. That one, I remember one year, me and my family were just like, let's see who gets the most Happy New Year texts. And I got a few. I was so proud.
So me and Ollie, a few years back, when we were very, very drunk, we were at separate parties, but like we just sort of texted each other like, Happy New Year when it ticked over. And we were both so drunk that we sent each other like really like these sort of ugly selfies that was like, it was taking at a really like bad angle. It was like putting the stupid face, and it's now become a thing every year on New Year's Day or New Year's Eve. We text each other a really bad selfie to say Happy New Year.
I love that tradition. That is a great tradition. That's awesome.
But yeah, you can expect a Christmas text from me because I am that sort of person. I'm like, I was thinking about this today. Like 2020 has been, it's been a terrible year for a lot of people, but I've made loads of new friends. So it's been really nice. So like when it came to Thanksgiving, I sent all those new friends Thanksgiving messages because we don't have Thanksgiving here, but you guys do. So I was like, well, I'll just send some Thanksgiving messages. So dude, you can expect a text from me.
I'm very excited. I gotta say, I think this is the year that I've had the most friends too. So I might as well enjoy it while it lasts. Oh my God, I never realized how dark and sad my life was until right now. And I thought I lived like this very like happy, joyous life.
You're such a bright, bubbly person. Like you're
I
one of the
know.
you're like literally one of the brightest, bubbliest persons I've ever met in my entire life. I was so surprised when you were like, Christmas sucks, and like I'm a Grinch and I'm this cold black heart. And I was like, no, you don't.
I'm turning. I don't know what's happening to me. I'm nearing my 30s. That's what's happening.
Oh no. I mean, hey, if you're anything like me, when you hit your 30s, you're just going to get more like it's going to go the opposite direction. And that's when your heart will grow 3 sizes. And that is when you'll get like we'll do this podcast in 5 years' time, and you'll be like, Christmas is the best, you guys. Like, I absolutely love it. Like, Christmas is so great.
Wait, is that your impersonation of my voice?
It's not specifically you, but like California.
All right, that's it. That's it. Screw the Spanish. I need to hear Californian Luke for the rest of my life. All right, you got to continue on. Continue on. More Californian Luke.